Hi, in this video we will talk about interfacing of DC motor simulation on Proetus for 8051 microcontroller.
In Proetus, first we place our 89C51 IC. So for placing it, just search for the component 89C51 and select it, then OK. Now we will provide it the hex file which we have generated in the previous program, and before it we will set the frequency 11.0592 megahertz, and we will provide the path for the hex file which has been generated through Kale, and then open and then OK. Now the second thing comes, as we have discussed, the driver IC. So we will search for L293D driver IC, and that's simple. OK. So as we discussed, this driver IC circuit contains two different ports like IN1, IN2, IN3 and IN4. Similarly out1 and out2. So effectively we can interface two DC motor at the same time to the single mic through this single L293D IC. So as we have written our code for according to one DC motor, so we will connect only this first port to the microcontroller. So IN1 will go to the P0 point, IN2 will go to the P0.1 point, and then the enable one is used to enable this port. Like if we apply +1 here, then this port will be enabled. So for enabling, we will put a terminal of +5 volt here, so to make the enable, and we will also supply this +5 volt to this VSS and VS pin. Similarly, now we have to place the ground to the ground pins of this IC. Now every connection is there. Now only one thing is remaining, the motor. So we will search for first we will search for DC motor. So here we will find it, simple DC motor model, and then OK. And simply connect it through this one. So now everything is fine and every connection has been made. We will simply run it. So according to our program, first it is rotating in one direction, and then it is rotating in another direction, then it is stopping for some amount of delay. So if we go back to our previous program for some recap, we will find it. First it was moving in one direction, then we were providing certain amount of delay to make the motor rotating in that direction, and then we were changing the direction of the rotation, and then we were stopping the motor for certain amount of delay. And this was the part of the delay program for for doing the same thing. And it is evident from this model of the Proetus that our program was successful. So through this method we can easily interface our DC motor to 8051 microcontroller. And that's it for this video. Thank you.